The strongest new Tekken 8 characters. Now, this is very subjective, but this is coming from a standpoint as somebody who is new to the franchise or just new to the game and want to pick up a strong character. So again, if you have any type of insight, share them in the comments below. No hatred, just have context on what you're saying in terms of like your top list. So let's go ahead and get into this. Coming in at number 4 is Asuka. Asuka is great for a beginner player. She does have some dangerous 50-50s and riskier stuff, but she has a lot more gimmicks and auto parries, so this can help out a lot. But also Senna, I'll put her lower just because it is subjective that these other characters in front of her can be great if picked up by a pro or picked up by somebody who just simply like matches and is learning and using special style along with all of this. Again, more from a beginner standpoint. But also Senna is incredible. She is my main right now and I'm just having a great time with her. So also Senna at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Victor. Victor has simplified combos. Now again, you can switch also Senna to 3, maybe put Victor at 4, depending on who's utilizing these characters and if it's a beginner or a pro. But if it's a pro, anybody can use them. Victor has simplified combos, a lot of mashing. You just can press one button. If you use that along with special style and some of his overheads and a damn near unbreakable throw, even though it's kind of been patched, he's very dangerous when it comes down to the line, and he has a lot of things that can overwhelm early ranks, so you can rank up so damn fast with also Senna and Victor. But Victor, I feel it's faster because it just looks so overwhelming. There's a lot of glaring flashes going on. He has a gun, quote unquote projectile. It's just a lot of things going down with him that can really overwhelm you as a beginner. So that's how I feel that he's stronger than also Senna, but he is easier to read later down the ranks though. So number 3, Victor. You can switch that around if you want. Number 2 is Jack 8. Now Jack is in every Tekken, but Jack 8 is quote unquote a newer model. So Jack 8 I'm putting at number 2. That's just my opinion. I go to wars with some Jack 8s like around like just later ranks and people who have higher prowesses that are already very familiar with the game of Tekken. He's very easy to utilize. I wouldn't say he's easy to master, but he's easy to utilize and he's hella strong and he just has some insane stuff at times and he can get very mixy. He has some plus frames that are pretty cool. And it's just overall kind of cool to see like somebody that giant be astronomically great, and he can finesse you. He can get pretty quick at times, and he can really frame trap you a lot in that capability, especially if it's like a wall smash, wall bang. Like you're pretty much going out, man. And Jack 8 does that really well. So again, Jack is always in Tekkens, but Jack 8 is a newer model, so he is in this new characters list. You can put him all the way to 4 and switch also Senna all the way to 2. That's what I'm saying. It's subjective, but in my opinion, this is kind of what I'm thinking based on what I'm facing from red ranks onward. I'll put also Senna 4, Victor 3, Jack number 2, and then now going into number 1 is of course the poster child now is Raina. A weird way to be a poster child, I guess. Lore is getting a push and obviously just known to be the offspring, and so them pushing Raina, obviously she has to be number 1. She's great for all rankings, beginner, intermediate, advanced. You don't necessarily have to use her electrics. As a Mishima, she's pretty much the easiest. Again, did I mention it? You can mash. She has crazy frame traps. Mix-ups are insane. There's overheads, lows. She doesn't really excel at certain things like that when it comes down to too many lows, but she still goes crazy with it, man. And she is very overwhelming for new ranks, and she is super fast. She can wave dash really fast, and she does that automatically technically for you. And it's you don't even have to use any of those and you can advance. Again, beginner, intermediates, you can get so far without using any of her like actual stances, any of her stuff like that. But if you want to go into the highest of the high, now you can transition into learning all that stuff. So a character where you can literally progress within the years, especially the lifespan of Tekken 8, you can just 100% just main her the whole time. And the reason why I put her at number 1, because she's the strongest in terms of incline and growth, learning, and all that stuff, man. Specialities. So that's kind of my list right there. I'm gonna go 4 also Senna, 3 Victor, 2 Jack 8, 1 Raina, and of course honorable mention would be June, but June was in Tekken 2 and in Tekken Tag, so it doesn't really count, even though she was around like when nobody was born. She's been around back in the dinosaur ages, but it's new to me, old to you all. I've never played with June, so I put there. June would be number 1 by a landslide if that was even in the case, but that's just an honorable mention. Y'all let me know y'all's insights. Again, you could also send them from 4 all the way to like number 2 if you want. Either way, I'm sticking Raina number 1 for sure. Let me know your thoughts, and I do appreciate y'all so much, and drop all your knowledge so you can help out some of these players, because I'm finding out the hard way, and it has been a long process, but it's been so fun, man. Loving Tekken 8. Let me know how much you're enjoying it, bro. Or come through to our live, man. Let's run some games, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.